Would everyone please stand? Thank you, sir. Beautiful. That's perfect. Would you just, you're going to hold her hand right there. There you go. Turn this way. There you go. And just relax those hands. Get hip to hip with each other. There you go. Thank you. Thank you very much. You may be seated.
I'm gonna fight it for you.
Aloha and welcome everyone to this very wonderful and joyful occasion in the lives of Jude and Chanelle as they stand here today in this beautiful Hawaiian setting to share their marriage vows, to create family with each other, to make a dream come true. And on behalf of Jude and Chanelle, they would like to extend to all of you their sincere, heartfelt aloha and appreciation for you all being here with them to celebrate in such a wonderful and joyful occasion in their lives. And Jude and Chanelle, we have come here today recognizing that this amazing emotion of love that you two sense so strongly in your hearts for each other can truly be a very wonderful emotion to be shared in the marriage relationship. And we also know that the true foundation of your marriage is not based upon a sentimental emotion. It's based upon your commitment to each other. For marriage is truly a commitment to life. With each of you this day and every day following, committing all that you are. All of your energy, all of your resources, all of your love and all of your passion into each other, and now into this relationship you two will share called marriage. And Jude, you're very blessed this day to have Chanelle as your wife, your true partner in life. And you are to love Chanelle in such a way that the acceptance, the understanding and the support that she finds in your love will truly provide for her the security to express her inner beauty. By seeing the good in Chanelle, by remaining loyally devoted to her, you will give her the strength to create more goodness in this world. Now with this understanding, Jude, will you take Chanelle to be your wife, and will you pledge to her your faithfulness in all love and honor, in all duty and service, in all faithfulness and tenderness to live with her and to cherish her in your sacred union of marriage? If so, you may answer, yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Beautiful. Chanelle, you also are very blessed this day to have Jude as your husband, your true partner in life. And you are to love your husband in such a way that he might find within himself this great sense of who he is and who he is meant to be. By seeing the good in Jude, by giving to him with all of your heart, your acceptance, your respect, and your approval, you will give your husband the strength to stand for what is just and what is right and also good in this world. Now with this understanding, Chanelle, will you take Jude to be your husband, and will you pledge to him your faithfulness in all love and honor, in all duty and service, in all faithfulness and tenderness to live with him and to cherish him in your sacred union of marriage? If so, you may answer, yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Beautiful. I'm going to take your bouquet at this time. You two stay right there. Put those two arms around the back of each other if you would. Yeah, just those two. Thank you. Chanelle, would you put this in your left palm and just gently hold it right there if you want. Jude, just gently hold and just touch hands. There you go. Jude and Chanelle, one of the greatest joys of marriage is that the husband and the wife would truly experience oneness in the marriage relationship. And how that oneness comes to you two is totally determined by how you make the journey together. But it does come to you as you stand along each other's side, hand in hand, to truly celebrate some of life's greatest joys and achievements, such as your wedding day or bringing a child into this world. To also be there side by side, hand in hand, to support and encourage one another as you face some of life's greatest challenges together. And then working toward creating an atmosphere in your marriage where each of you feels very free to share your deepest heartfelt feelings without judgment, as well as life's greatest fears. Now, the sand mixing ceremony holds beautiful symbolism of what that oneness can be. Because these two small pouches of sand in which you two hold in your hand this day, they represent your individual lives, everything about you, your past, your present, and your future. And the small grains of sand in these pouches, well, they represent your individual qualities, your strengths as well as your weaknesses, but most importantly, a heart that is completely unrestrained into pouring all that they are into one life to be lived and shared as husband and wife. And so I want to ask you, Jude and Chanelle, is it in this spirit and for this purpose that you two are here today to be joined in marriage? If so, you may answer yes.
Yes.
Beautiful. And so now will you symbolically show your willingness to give all that you are to each other in your newfound family and marriage by each of you, beginning with you, Chanelle, and you can use two hands for this, pouring all of your sand into Jude's pouch. Jude, go ahead and open up your pouch for her.
I'm trying.
Perfect. Now, Jude, would you pour all of your sand into Chanelle's pouch?
No pressure.
Shake it out. Shake it out. All right. Nice.
Nailed it.
You got it all in there?
Yes, it was
Perfect, perfect. Beautiful. Thank you. And the two become one. And would you two just turn toward each other directly and take her hands in your hands, just like that, beautiful. And I just want to encourage you to this day that as you share the most sacred promises that can be shared between two people in this life, that Jude and Chanelle, these marriage vows would come from that deep sense of the love, the gratitude, and the appreciation that you hold in your heart for each other. And so, Jude, from your heart to your forever bride's heart, would you repeat after me? I, Jude, take you, Chanelle,
I, Jude, take you, Chanelle,
to be my lovely wife,
to be my lovely wife,
to love and to hold,
to love and to hold,
from this day forward.
from this day forward.
I do promise,
I do promise,
with all of my heart,
with all of my heart,
to be your faithful and loving husband,
to be your faithful and loving husband,
for richer or for poor,
for richer or for poor,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
Chanelle, from your heart to Jude, would you repeat after me? I, Chanelle, take you, Jude,
I, Chanelle, take you, Jude,
to be my loved husband,
to be my loved husband,
to love and to hold,
to love and to hold,
from this day forward.
from this day forward.
I do promise,
I do promise,
with all of my heart,
with all of my heart,
to be your faithful and loving wife,
to be your faithful and loving wife,
for richer or for poor,
for richer or for poor,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
May I see the rings, please? Thank you. Jude, I want you to take this ring with two hands and hold it up like that right in front of your bride. Yeah, just bring your fingertips up like that if you would. Whoops. Yeah, get it up. Here, like this. Like an A-frame. And then would you do the same? Bring your palms together, Jude. There you go, touch hands. Beautiful, perfect. Jude, Chanelle, the wedding rings are truly much more than just articles of jewelry to be worn. These rings are signs of the ho'opili that you make with each other this day. Ho'opili is the bringing together two in a covenant relationship that forms a bond. But it's not just bringing together two, it's bringing together two of the best friends. These wedding rings are signs of that bond and that covenant you make between each other this day. They're made of a precious and enduring metal to remind you that your marriage relationship, the family that you establish in this union, and the love you share in it is very precious. It's one that is never to be taken for granted, nor taken lightly. I'll take this ring. I'm going to have you two turn slightly this way. Jude, would you take that ring with your right hand, thumb and index finger like this? And you're going to slide it on halfway onto her left hand finger. Put it towards this way. Yeah. Bring this hand underneath like this. Is that the right way?
Yeah.
Perfect. Would you look into her eyes? And would you repeat after me? Accept this ring.
Accept this ring
As a symbol of my vows.
as a symbol of my vows
And unconditional love for you.
and unconditional love for you.
Wear it with the knowledge.
Wear it with the knowledge
That the promises I've made today.
that the promises I've made today
Will never be broken.
will never be broken.
Go ahead and slide the ring on. Can we move that other ring over to that side too? It's beautiful. Very nice. Chanelle, would you take this ring with your left hand, and with your left hand, would you slide it on Jude's left hand finger halfway? Would you look into his eyes and repeat after me? Accept this ring
Accept this ring
as a symbol of my vows
as a symbol of my vows
and unconditional love for you.
and unconditional love for you.
Wear it with the knowledge
Wear it with the knowledge
that the promises I've made today
that the promises I've made today
will never be broken.
will never be broken.
Go ahead and slide the ring on. Beautiful. Now, will all of you, the family and the friends of Jude and Chanelle, give Jude and Chanelle your blessing? And will you pledge to them your continued love and support? If so, will you all please say, we will.
We will.
Jude, Chanelle, I want to encourage you this day that as you open this new chapter in your lives together as husband and wife, that you always remember this, and that is the greatest gift that either one of you could ever give to each other in this life. Far more valuable than any earthly possessions. It's the gift of love that you have in your heart for each other. And so cherish that gift, nurture it with care, and if you do so, this love will not only last for a lifetime, but it will grow in the many years ahead of you. And so because you two have so willingly given yourselves to become one, you have promised to share the joy of all your days together. It is with great pleasure and honor, by the authority vested in me by the state of Hawaii, to now pronounce you husband and wife. You may seal your vows with a kiss. Come on, Jude, put your arms around her. Give her a real kiss. Woohoo! Would everyone please stand?
I love you too.
Now, that second one was a doozy. Would you move up just a little bit right here? Thank you. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, it is
Everything
with
beautiful
great
comes with a little
pleasure
bit of
and
work.
honor that I now introduce to you for the very first time as husband and wife, Jude and Chanelle. Go ahead, Jude. You can walk your bride out.
Thank you